Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Patrice from Patrice's Everyday English. Today we are going to learn other ways to say how are you, okay? Instead of using how are you every single day, you can use these 10 expressions which will help you to sound better and to speak like native English speakers. Are you ready? Take your notebook. Let's go. So, first of all, you can say, how is it? Okay? Instead of saying how are you every single day, you can say, how is it? Okay? For example, you wake up in the morning and you see your father, you can say, how is it, dear father? Okay? It's very, very amazing. Instead of saying, how are you, father? No, no, no. You can say, how is it? Everybody up to me. How is it? Repeat after me. How is it? How is it? Excellent. So what means how is it? How is it means how are you? Ça signifie en français comment ça va. Okay? Let's go. Second word is how have you been? After me. How have you been? How have you been? How have you been means how are you? Okay? How have you been means how are you? So instead of saying how are you every single day, you can say how have you been? Excellent. Repeat after me. How have you been? How have you been? Okay, excellent. How have you been? It is another way to say how is it? Okay, you are on your way to Lubumbashi, for example. You are going somewhere and you meet someone. Hello, my brother. Hi, my brother. How is it going? How is it going? It is another expression, right? You can even say, how have you been? How have you been? Excellent. It's very important to start using new expressions and start using it in your every single expressions. When you need to speak English, when you need to say, how are you? Try to use other words that you are going to learn today. For example, how have you been? It will be very, very important to see you using another English vocabulary that will help you to understand and to be more perfect. Alright? Thank you so much. And the third word is how are you doing? Okay? How are you doing? It's very different between it's very different. For example, how are you doing and how are you going? So if the question starts with how are you doing, the answer will be I'm doing well. I'm doing fine, for example. If the question is how are you going, you must respond by saying I'm going well. Do you understand? But pay attention. There is another expression which is not how are you doing, but it is what are you doing. Okay, I came to write here because today we are learning how to say how are you, alright? So, how are you doing means how are you, okay? How are you doing? Don't think that it is the verb to do here. No, no, no. Here they need to know your life. How is everything from your side? So don't say, how are you doing? No, I'm doing nothing because some students often respond like this, okay? Don't reply by saying, I'm doing nothing, my brother. I'm doing nothing, teacher. No, no, no. If they ask you, how are you doing? You have to say, I'm fine, for example. Everything's running smoothly. I think that you are going to see other expressions which means I'm fine. We're gonna learn. So that's why you have to subscribe on this channel, like this video and share this video to your friends, and don't forget to press that notification bell. Do it now. I give you a second. Ok, donc abonnez-vous, partagez la vidéo avec vos amis. N'oubliez pas surtout de liker et activer cette cloche de notification pour nous supporter. Ok, thank you so much. So another word is how are you going? It's very different between how are you going and where are you going. Pay attention. If the question started with how are you going, it means how are you. They need to know how you are, okay? how you are. They need to know how you are. It is not they need to know how are you. No, no, no. It is indirect question. Donc, ils veulent savoir comment tu vas. Ce n'est pas comment vas-tu, n'est-ce pas? Ce sont des leçons qu'on va voir prochainement. Donc, if the question starts with how are you going, it means they need to know your life. How have you been? Okay? How have you been? Excellent. So, if you understand someone saying, where are you going? Do you understand? Where are you going? Because where, it is a WH question that describes the place. They need to know the place where you are going to, okay? You are going to. So, for example, here they say, how are you going? It doesn't mean where you are going. No, no, no. They need just to know how is your life. Excellent. How is your life? Everybody, how are you going? How are you going? How are you going? So next time, stop using how are you, my friend? No, no, no. Add going at the end. Get it? Thank you. And the following one is how is life treating you? How is life treating you? I say how is life treating you. I don't say how is life treating you. No, no, no. Okay, don't say that. Don't say how is life treating you. No, no. How is life treating you? Treating you. How is life treating you? How is life treating you? I think that you are learning so much. So don't forget to share, dear friend. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe on this wonderful YouTube channel in order to learn more about this language. Okay? And the following one is, are you fine? This is informal question. Are you fine? So let you respond to me. Are you fine? Tell me in the comments. Are you fine? Tell me in the comment section. Are you fine, my brother? Okay, I think that you are writing in the comments. And the following one is, how are you faring? Oh my God, excellent. How are you faring? Ask me, how are you faring? How are you faring? Ask me, how are you faring? How are you faring? Pourquoi je vous enseigne toutes ces expressions ici? Je vous enseigne ces expressions, ça va vous aider vraiment. Au lieu d'être la même personne, chaque jour, how are you? How are you? Laissez ça d'abord aux enfants, aux débutants, ceux qui commencent à apprendre l'anglais aujourd'hui. Mais c'est pas une erreur de dire how are you? So you can say how are you? There is no problem. It's good, okay? It's very, very good. So start using other English vocabularies. Then you will memorize them in your head. Alright? Thank you. So let's go. How are you faring? How are you faring? After me, how are you faring? How are you faring? So if you know add expressions, which means how are you? So don't forget to write it in the comment section. Ok? Si vous savez aussi d'autres expressions qui signifient how are you, laisse-moi ça dans le commentaire. Okay, let's go. How are you faring means how are you? Okay, how are you faring? You can say to someone, you can ask please, you can ask someone, how are you faring? How are you faring means how are you? For example, you say, Mr. Patrice, how are you faring? How is everything from your side? How is your students? How have you been, Mr. Patrice? I'll be happy to understand that and I'll respond it to you. If you need my WhatsApp number phone, don't forget to write in the comments. I will be with you even on WhatsApp, teaching you for free. I say for free. Thank you. Come on. How are things? Everybody, how are things? How are things in French means comment sont les choses? How are things? Mais ici, ce n'est pas une traduction littérale. Faites très attention. Ce n'est pas comment sont les choses, mais ici, ça veut dire how are you? Comment allez-vous? Comment vas-tu? Alright? So, how are you? You can say how are things? You are speaking with your friends, so pay attention. If you are talking to your boss, don't say how are things. It seems to be a little bit impolite, you can say. So you can say, how have you been, my boss? How have you been? Like you, my friends, how have you been? How is life treating you? Excellent. So other word here we have How is everything's going on? How is everything's going on? How is everything's going on? Yes, we must know how is everything's going on from your side, because to my side everything's fine, everything's under control. I can't complain, brothers and sisters. I can't complain. God is there for us. Okay? So, how are you, my brother? And don't forget, at the end of this lesson, I will give you some expressions. I can't write, I'll just spell it to you, okay? No problem. And the last one is, how is your day going? How is your day going? So during the day, you can ask someone, how is your day going? Okay? How is your day going? All of them, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you have 10 expressions. That means, how are you? The first one is, how is it? Everybody after me. How is it? How is it? How have you been? How have you been? How are you doing? How are you doing? Excusez, ici je ne dis pas how are you doing. Je ne dis pas ça. Non, non, non. Ça c'est how are you doing? How are you doing? Donc les G à la fin là, on ne les prononce pas à 50%. On les prononce qu'à 30%. Ok? C'est pourquoi je dis how are you doing? How are you doing? After me, how are you doing? Okay, excellent. How are you going? How are you going? How are you going? How is your life treating you? How is your life treating you? Excusez, si l'anglais vous semble être vraiment compliqué, je suis là pour vous aider. Vraiment, nous sommes là, nous aidons beaucoup de personnes à maîtriser cette langue. Nous ne sommes pas des natifs de cette langue, mais quand même, on a appris et on a cette capacité de transmettre la matière à des personnes qui en veulent. Écoutez, apprendre l'anglais sur les réseaux sociaux comme YouTube, c'est bien, mais il vous faut quelqu'un qui va commencer à vous aider régulièrement à maîtriser afin que vous puissiez venir ici et commencer à comprendre la matière sans problème. Nous sommes là sur WhatsApp, toujours en train de vous aider à améliorer votre anglais, la prononciation, la manière de bien écrire l'anglais aussi. Nous sommes là pour vous aider. Alors, n'hésitez pas, si vous avez vraiment besoin de rejoindre notre team, n'hésitez pas de me laisser un message dans les commentaires. Alright, let's go. And how is life treating you? How is life treating you? And are you fine? Are you fine? Yes. Are you fine, dear father? Are you fine, my brother? Yeah, in Africa, when you say, are you fine? Are you fine, Papa? Are you fine? You see, it seems to be a little bit polite, but I don't care about it. So it's better to use, are you fine? Are you fine? Are you fine, my brother? Write me in the comments. And the following one is, how are you faring? How are you faring? This expression, faring. What means faring? Go on YouTube, on Google, please. Try to type faring. Allez sur YouTube, tapez faring. Alors, venez me donner la signification de faring. Je connais la signification de faring, mais j'aimerais un peu vous envoyer parce que le cerveau de l'homme, quand il part chercher quelque chose, cette chose va rester collée dans la mémoire et ça sera éternel. Donc c'est ça, allez d'abord chercher. Parce que là, je vous donne un petit travail. Allez chercher pour vous améliorer, n'est-ce pas? Thank you so much. Let's go. How are things? How are things? How are things? Okay, everybody, how are things? How are things? Okay, how is everything going on? Everybody, how is everything going on? So don't forget to get a screenshot because at the end of today's lesson, and I'm really happy to see the way that people continue to support this wonderful English channel by subscribing, sharing these videos, my videos with their friends. I'm really happy. I think that I'm gonna make a video or I'm gonna do one English expression in order to express my thankful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. So at the end of this lesson, abonnez-vous, partagez la vidéo, appuyez la cloche de notification pour ne plus rater nos prochaines vidéos. Thank you. I wish you the best. Don't forget to get a screenshot. Chap chap. Thank you.